British startup Pulsar Fusion has introduced an innovative concept for a nuclear fusion rocket named Sunbird, which promises to revolutionize space travel. Unlike traditional rockets that rely on chemical propulsion, the Sunbird uses nuclear fusion, a process that mimics the energy production of stars by combining light elements like hydrogen. This method produces significantly more energy than nuclear fission or fossil fuels and doesn't generate dangerous radioactive waste. The Sunbird aims to cut the travel time to Mars in half and reach Pluto in just 4 years, with ground tests scheduled for 2025 and an orbital demonstration in 2027. The development of the Sunbird rocket is a collaborative effort, building on Pulsar Fusion's previous partnerships with academic institutions like the Universities of Southampton and Cambridge. These collaborations were part of UK Space Agency-funded projects exploring advanced propulsion systems. The Sunbird's design utilizes linear reactors, which use strong magnetic fields to heat plasma, creating the conditions necessary for fusion. This approach is particularly advantageous in space, where the lack of atmospheric interference makes sustaining fusion reactions more feasible. If successful, the Sunbird could significantly shorten interplanetary missions and support endeavors like asteroid mining, potentially transforming our approach to space exploration and resource extraction.
The ongoing trade tensions between the United States and China have once again placed TikTok's future in a precarious position. A deal to sell TikTok's U.S. operations to a group approved by the White House has hit a snag due to new tariffs imposed by President Trump on all imports to the U.S. This move has prompted China to retaliate with its own tariffs and restrictions on rare earth minerals, essential materials for many tech products. The Chinese government has indicated that it will not approve the sale of TikTok until there is progress on tariff negotiations. This development is part of a broader trade conflict, with the potential to significantly impact tech industries reliant on these minerals. The Trump administration is currently considering a proposal involving private equity firms like Blackstone and Silver Lake, with Oracle providing the infrastructure for TikTok's U.S. operations. Despite these efforts, the imposition of tariffs has complicated negotiations, with President Trump suggesting a potential reduction in tariffs if China allows the sale. The situation underscores the geopolitical complexities influencing tech companies, as TikTok's operations have been under scrutiny due to national security concerns. The outcome of these negotiations could set a precedent for how international tech companies navigate political and economic pressures while maintaining operations across borders.
A British tech company, Niker Scientific, has developed an innovative water purification system called the SonoChem system, which has the potential to transform lunar ice into drinkable water. This system, which operates similarly to a microwave, uses microwaves and ultrasound to create millions of tiny bubbles in the lunar ice. These bubbles generate heat and pressure, producing free radicals that help purify the water. This technology was the winning entry in the UK Space Agency's Aqua Lunar Challenge, an international competition aimed at finding solutions to purify water from the moon's surface ice. The significance of this development lies in its potential to support future lunar missions and even human habitation on the moon. Currently, astronauts would need to transport water from Earth or recycle their own water due to the lack of reliable water sources on the moon. The SonoChem system offers a promising solution by enabling the extraction and purification of water from the moon's south pole, where water exists in frozen form within the soil. Additionally, this technology could have applications on Earth, helping to address water scarcity in regions facing shortages.
Bitcoin, the leading digital currency, continues to dominate headlines as it navigates a volatile market landscape. As of April 2025, Bitcoin's price stands at $76,727, a notable decrease from its recent peak of $83,000. This decline reflects broader financial market turbulence influenced by geopolitical tensions and economic policy shifts. Key indicators such as the Bitcoin Volatility Index, which measures price fluctuations, have risen sharply, signaling increased market uncertainty. Additionally, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, which gauges market sentiment, has shifted from greed to fear, indicating a more cautious approach among investors. The current market environment presents a mixed picture for potential Bitcoin investors. On the one hand, technical analysis suggests caution, with the Relative Strength Index, RSI, nearing oversold levels and the possibility of a death cross, where short-term moving averages fall below long-term ones, often seen as a bearish signal. On the other hand, Bitcoin's role as a non-sovereign store of value gains traction in regions experiencing economic instability. Institutional interest remains strong, with spot Bitcoin ETFs contributing to earlier price rallies and wealth management firms increasing allocations in high-net-worth portfolios. Regulatory developments also provide a supportive backdrop, with jurisdictions like the US and EU clarifying digital asset regulations, enhancing investor confidence. Despite short-term volatility, Bitcoin's long-term fundamentals appear robust. The digital currency's scarcity, growing institutional adoption, and expanding real-world use cases, such as payment integration and cross-border transactions, bolster its value proposition. Emerging economies are increasingly adopting Bitcoin amid financial instability, further driving its utility beyond speculative investment. While analysts remain divided on immediate price movements, with some forecasting potential recoveries and others predicting further declines, the overall outlook suggests that Bitcoin continues to hold significant potential for investors with a long-term perspective and high risk tolerance. As always, staying informed about regulatory changes, on-chain activity, and institutional trends is essential for navigating Bitcoin's evolving market dynamics.
China has introduced a groundbreaking cable known as the General Purpose Media Interface, GPMI, which is poised to significantly outperform current standards like Thunderbolt 4. Developed by the Shenzhen 8K UHD Video Industry Cooperation Alliance, a coalition of over 50 Chinese tech companies, this new cable is designed to support 8K video, offering remarkable data transfer speeds and power delivery capabilities. The GPMI cable is available in two versions: a Type-C version that adheres to the latest USB-C standard, providing 96 gigabits per second bandwidth and up to 240 watts of power, and a proprietary Type-B connector capable of delivering 192 gigabits per second bandwidth and 480 watts of power. This makes it a game-changer for gamers, streamers, and power users who require high-speed data and substantial power from a single cable. The introduction of GPMI is significant as it offers features that surpass existing standards, such as HDMI 2.1 and DisplayPort 2.1, which max out at 48 gigabits per second and 80 gigabits per second respectively, without power delivery. The cable also includes unified control features similar to HDMI CEC, which allows users to manage all connected devices with a single remote, potentially reducing cable clutter. While the proprietary nature of the Type-B connector may pose challenges to the widespread adoption of GPMI, especially outside of China, the capabilities it offers could pave the way for the next generation of display and power cables. This development highlights the ongoing innovation in the tech industry and the potential for new standards to reshape how we connect and power our devices.
Samsung's upcoming Galaxy S25 Edge has been spotted on European retail websites, revealing key details ahead of its anticipated launch on May 13. Although Samsung hasn't officially confirmed the release date, listings on sites like Zanetti Shop and Epto provide insights into the phone's pricing, storage options, and specifications. The Galaxy S25 Edge will come in two storage variants: a 256GB model priced around Euro 1,361 and a 512GB version at approximately Euro 1,487. These prices place the S25 Edge between the Galaxy S25 Plus and the high-end Galaxy S25 Ultra, suggesting Samsung's strategy to offer a mid-tier flagship with premium features. The Galaxy S25 Edge is expected to feature a Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy chipset, which is a high-performance processor designed specifically for Samsung's devices, and 12GB of RAM, ensuring smooth multitasking and performance. The phone will sport a 6.6-inch display and a slim profile with a thickness of just 5.84 millimeters. Notably, it will have a dual rear camera system, including a 200MP primary sensor, which is significant for capturing high-resolution photos, and a 12MP secondary camera. Despite its sleek design, the phone will have a 3,900 mAh battery, which is smaller compared to other flagship models, but it supports 25 watts fast charging for quicker power-ups. The color options include titanium icy blue, titanium jet black, and titanium silver, aligning with the Galaxy S25 Ultra's palette. This launch is significant as it highlights Samsung's approach to catering to different market segments with varied pricing and features, potentially influencing consumer choices and competition in the smartphone industry.
A team of researchers at the Gladstone Institutes has developed a new computational tool called Quire, designed to enhance the detection of specific cell types that could be linked to diseases. Quire, which stands for Cluster Hierarchy Optimization by Iterative Random Forests, leverages advanced machine learning techniques to categorize vast numbers of cells into biologically distinct groups. This capability is crucial for identifying rare or off-key cells that might be contributing to diseases, thereby offering new avenues for therapeutic interventions. The tool addresses limitations found in existing methods by avoiding the misclassification of cell types, ensuring more accurate and reliable results. Quire's development was driven by the need for a more unbiased and user-friendly approach to analyzing single-cell sequencing data. This type of data reveals the unique genetic and protein expressions of individual cells, providing insights into their biological states. The tool was created with input from experts in computational methods and neurodegenerative diseases, aiming to eliminate the subjective decisions that often lead to biases in data analysis. Since its preliminary release, Choir has been widely adopted across various research fields, including neuroscience, immunology, and cancer research, demonstrating its versatility and effectiveness in uncovering new biological insights. The significance of Choir lies in its potential to transform how researchers study complex diseases like Alzheimer's. By accurately identifying and grouping cell types, researchers can better understand disease mechanisms and develop targeted treatments. The tool's ability to work with different types of single-cell data, such as RNA, DNA, or protein-focused analyses, makes it a powerful asset for biomedical research. As more labs adopt Choir, it is expected to play a critical role in advancing scientific understanding and innovation across multiple domains of health and disease.
OpenAI's ChatGPT, a popular AI chatbot, is facing growing pains as it experiences outages and restrictions, particularly affecting its paid subscribers. The recent surge in popularity, driven by new features like native image generation, has led to system overloads and intermittent service disruptions. These outages have caused frustration among ChatGPT Plus subscribers who pay for premium access but are finding it difficult to use the service reliably. Compounding the issue is the temporary unavailability of Sora, OpenAI's video generation tool, for new accounts, leaving some users feeling shortchanged after subscribing to higher tiers without access to all advertised features. The company attributes these issues to heavy traffic, with OpenAI COO Brad Lightcap revealing that over 130 million users generated more than 700 million images in just 1 week. CEO Sam Altman acknowledged the challenges, indicating that users should expect delays and occasional service slowdowns as OpenAI scales up its infrastructure. This situation highlights the delicate balance OpenAI must maintain between expanding its user base and ensuring a high-quality experience for paying customers. With competitors like Google Gemini and Manus AI gaining traction, OpenAI's ability to address these growing pains will be crucial in maintaining its competitive edge in the rapidly evolving AI landscape.
Ford has announced a significant development in its global production strategy with the start of production for the new Ford Ranger plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, PHEV, at its Silverton manufacturing plant in South Africa. This move highlights the increasing shift towards electric vehicles, EVs, globally, and positions South Africa as a key player in this transition. A PHEV, or plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, combines a traditional internal combustion engine with an electric motor and a battery that can be charged from an external source. This allows for reduced emissions and improved fuel efficiency compared to conventional vehicles. The Ranger PHEV is expected to be exported to over 100 markets, including Europe, Australia, and New Zealand, marking Ford's first Ranger exports to these regions from South Africa. The production of the Ranger PHEV is part of Ford's broader sustainability strategy, which includes significant upgrades to the Silverton plant to support environmentally friendly manufacturing processes. These upgrades include a new PHEV battery assembly plant that features advanced technologies for battery pack production and testing. The plant improvements reflect Ford's commitment to sustainability and its efforts to reduce its environmental footprint through waste reduction and recycling initiatives, such as a new water recycling project. The introduction of the Ranger PHEV is not only a milestone for Ford, but also a crucial development for South Africa's automotive industry, which is a significant contributor to the country's economy. By embracing the production of EVs, South Africa can safeguard its automotive sector's future and maintain its competitive edge in the global market.
In recent developments, researchers are exploring how large language models, LLMs, can influence the creation and evolution of slang, a type of informal language that evolves rapidly and reflects cultural trends. These models, such as GPT and Bard, are advanced artificial intelligence systems designed to understand and generate human-like text. They are based on the transformer architecture, which is a kind of neural network particularly good at processing sequences of data, like sentences. This capability allows LLMs to detect patterns in language and even predict or generate new phrases. The study highlights how these models can simulate language evolution, potentially leading to AI-driven slang creation. The significance of this research lies in its potential to transform how we understand language dynamics and cultural trends. By using LLMs, researchers can not only detect existing slang, but also predict and possibly generate new slang expressions. This can have wide-ranging implications for industries like marketing, social media, and entertainment, where understanding and leveraging current language trends can be crucial. The study also delves into how these models can be used in social simulations, offering insights into human behavior and social interactions, which can be valuable for developing more interactive and engaging digital experiences. The key players in this research include academics from institutions such as Waseda University, Southwest University, Dalian Maritime University, National Taipei University of Technology, and Tokyo Institute of Technology. Their collaborative work underscores the increasing role of AI in linguistics and social sciences, paving the way for new applications that blend technology with cultural studies. As LLMs continue to evolve, they may become integral tools in shaping not just digital communication, but also broader societal interactions.